Hello everybody, it's me, T-Gigazilla, and welcome back to part 2 of the Twins versus the Yankees. Round 1 was Elimination Round, Game 1. As you've seen in part 1, we had an absolute cracking opening with no one scoring runs, but getting very close. And for those of you Twins and Yankees fans, I forgot to say out there at the start of the game, you better grab your popcorn, because this is a pretty good game so far. Now, after the third inning, actually I'm doing every inning, I'll show you this screen right here, and this shows the lineups and all that stuff, and at the right below the score, there's this win probability, and so far it looks like it's been in the Twins' favor for the entire game. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say for this part. Enjoy part 2. I'm going to start it right about now.
Loose in the batter's box. Ball, and whatever that was, it missed badly. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Curveball over for a strike, 1-1.
You want to throw the curveball away. Hard in and go with the curveball away. It's exactly what he did right there.
One on the way. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Here's Denard's span. Grounded out last time. Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch to Span. Sharp curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1. He deals. That swung on, hit on the ground. No, not in time. Close plays at first. This is a great situation for some offense.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And Casilla ready for the first pitch. That one goes foul. Foul ball! Ball! And he leaves that one alone. Alexei Casilla showing patience on the pitch. Count even. Comes set, now the 1-1. Swung on, chop foul towards first. Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down, work his way out of this jam, and keep the score tied.
Joe Mauer gets a shot here. He's got 2 on.
Yankees fell short of repeating as World Series champions, but I don't think anybody will accuse them of resting on their laurels. They tried hard, they fought, they scratched, they did everything they could, just came up a little bit short.
Now Martin positions himself. 2 down here in the inning. Runner on his way to third. And Steve, they entered the postseason with some of the Yankee fans kind of mumbling about the fact they were going to be a wild card team. Oh my gosh, they're going to be a wild card team. But they got to go against the Twins that they do so well against.
And the reality is they're always going to be good. They're retooling that roster, reloading, and they're going to be ready to compete, trying to get back to another World Series.
2 men on, 2 men out. Here's the pitch. They throw wide with the first one. Swung on, hit by Morneau. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. And he comes in to score, and they've got the 1-0 lead. The throw, and Span comes across. That tag, and he is out at third. Didn't take too long to get some good whacks at the plate up early. Minnesota's out in front, 2-0. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball. You're on 2K Sports. Dunsing unable to get that one in.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
Here it comes. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1. There's a swing and a hit. This one's to Span. Play is made.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter will stand in with one away.
You know, guys, when players get old, a lot of times they lose their ability to compete. Derek Jeter, though, has become a smarter player than he ever was, and that's how he can still compete at such an advanced age.
First pitch to Jeter. And Dunsing's pitch too low, taken for a ball. Derek Jeter, kind of surprising, has never played a full 162, but he's also never missed very much time since he started in this game since 1996.
Well, you know, I think it's important to give veteran players a day off here and there, and so I think it's good that he hasn't played every single day, but he is the captain of the team, and when he's not on the field, he's still leading.
0-2. Lost the grip to that changeup, and it's 2-0. And that's a ball. Now 3-0 for Derek Jeter. I think a green light here. 322 lifetime against the Twins. Here's the delivery. Drilled towards the hole. And Morneau picks it up. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
You have to have good hands and good feet at first base. He has both as he scoops it up and takes care of himself.
So with 2 outs in the inning, here's Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 thus far. First count on Granderson. Here it comes. Ball. Dunsing too far outside. That'll be called a ball.
Now, Gary, it's the breaking ball down and away, and it just runs off the plate for a ball this time.
Here's the 1-0. Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0.
Well, he doesn't want to fall behind 3-0. He commands his fastball better than any other pitch, so look for him to throw it.
The 2-0. And with 3 balls, Granderson now will decide, swing or take a look. He's gone 2 for 7 lifetime off Dunsing. And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
He needs to be careful here. Don't give them 3 base runners. Make them earn it. Well, it looked like he was taken all the way right there, Gary. Walked him on 4 straight pitches.
That will bring up Mark Teixeira. Had a double his last time up.
Well, look for them to keep an eye and hold him close at first base here. He's fast, and they're going to try to get him in scoring position to see if they can't get back in the ballgame.
And Morneau will keep tabs on him at first. On the way. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. The Scherer now will cut that swing down.
Tough spot for the hitter right here. Down 0-2. You got to follow off that tough pitch if you have to.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2. Swung on, line softly, left side. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. No runs yet for the Yankees. And Young's in the box. Lifetime, he's got a 285 average off the Yankees. Here's the delivery. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. One away now.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over and makes it look easy. Solid fundamentals out at first base.
And we've got Repko batting. One out, bases empty. That one swung on and put in play. Swisher there to field. Now it's 2 down.
He almost got burned on this one. They shifted the outfield to left, like the percentages say. He hit the ball to right with the defense, able to run it down and pull it in.
Jason Kubel gets to swing now at 2 away. And he starts Kubel out. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone, around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, change up in there, 1-1.
What an outstanding pitch. Changing speeds, hitting your spots. Throw that changeup away.
The pitch, shallow left center. And that's the 3rd out. Jeter grabs it. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Minnesota 2. The Yankees nothing. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. That's a foul ball. Foul! Oh, 1 Dunsing kicks and delivers. That changeup bounces to the plate. Missed with the fastball outside, 2-1.
Look, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, now they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
He paints the corner with that one. 2-2 now.
Well, the change-up right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Full count.
Missed inside with a fastball. The count runs full.
Well, anytime you're throwing a fastball down in the zone, especially down and in, the only thing a hitter can do is hit that ball into the ground. Good job of laying off.
And that's ball 4, and that's going to put a runner on to maybe start an offensive inning.
That's a bad omen for a pitcher to lead off base on ball. Sure indication of where his control is.
That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Well, I love guys that go to the plate trying to do damage, and that's what Robinson Cano does. He's not looking for walks. He's not hoping to walk. He's up there because he has a bat in his hand and he knows how to use it, and he knows how to use it as good as anyone in the major leagues.
Look, Gary, that was his 3rd walk in this game, but he's been able to pitch around his base runners and not give up any runs.
And Cano ready for the first pitch. He makes the catch. What a jump.
There's no justice in this game. When you hit it that hard, you should get a base hit, but he hit it right at the shortstop, and unfortunately, he's back to the dugout.
And Nick Swisher at the plate, runner at first.
Well, 2010, Nick Swisher made adjustments in his swing, and after a pretty good 2009 season, you would think, why change? But his 2010 year just got better because of those changes. Seeing the ball better, hitting for a better average, and his slugging percentage was as good as it's ever been.
Dunsing too far outside, that'll be called a ball. And guys, as John was talking about with Swisher, if you look at the numbers, the improvement that came with the change he made, 288, slugged over 500. He hadn't done that in his career.
You know, I think he's one of those guys, though, that the better the lineup, the better his production. I think he picks up a lot being around other good hitters.
Change up, can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Ball 3.
Now Swisher has that 3-1 count. He'll look for his pitch. Career, he's 0 for 1 off Dunsing. Change up, swung on and missed. 3-2.
Well, he just couldn't wait for that changeup to get in the strike zone. You can't try to chase it. You have to let it come to you.
The 3-2 pitch. That one's lined softly towards the gap left center. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many hitters can go down and get one right there in that particular spot. But this guy absolutely loves that pitch. That's why he's on base.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Posada. There's a swing and a hit. This one's to Span. Now it's 2 away.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact. Well, a lot riding on Russell Martin's bat here, Gary. You can see the determination in the young Canadian's face.
Swisher's on at first. Rodriguez at second. Here's Martin's first look. Good pitch from Dunsing. Swung on and missed.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here. Fastball was a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, the 2-seam fastball down to the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
The 1-2 on its way.
Foul.
And he swings and hits this one foul. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over. Well, they got that tying run on base, stranded over at first.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
And now let's get a recap of an outstanding individual performance. He's our player of the game. Terrific mound work from Brian Dunsing in this ballgame.
Well, any starting pitcher will tell you that the last thing he wants to ever have to do is to turn the game over to the bullpen. They like to finish what they start, and that's exactly what he did today. He had all his pitches working, and he had complete command of the strike zone out there. He kept his lineup in check the entire game and finished it strong.
It was a shutout. They mustered only a couple of runs, but they didn't need any more.
Well, it was all about pitching in this one, and the bats just weren't there today as the pitchers dominated the game.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.
Alright guys, so that was game one. That was the elimination. That was the first game in the elimination round. And the Twins have solidified themselves into the tournament. The Yankees out of game one. That's quite a shock, especially to me. Don't know about anyone else, but that's quite a shock. So, this video I recorded with Capture. Part one of this game I recorded with the iPad camera app. Comment below which camera you thought was better, because then I'll start using that for the entire season. I was just experimenting today. And also comment below what you want, or what games do you want. The next two games will be all four of my custom teams will be versing to lock themselves into the tournament. But game 4 of the elimination rounds will be your choices. So comment down below. Also, I may not be saying this, just in case. Now that the Yankees have played and they've lost, they cannot enter the tournament. I'm just saying this because there might be some people who want to say, "Oh, do the Yankees versus the Giants in the official tournament?" Once a team has entered the elimination brackets and the tournament, they can not be said again if they lose. But I'm just saying that people out there who might not know that. Probably everyone knows that, though. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because it helps me out and it shows me that I'm doing something right with doing this series. Anyway, so the next game will be, I think, my two custom teams, the Tigers and the Bullets. So I'll see you guys then. Bye!